All set? Okay, good evening, everyone. I would like to call this meeting to order of the Alton Town Planning Board for Tuesday, February 18th, 2025. We begin with a roll call of board members. My name is Bill O'Neill. I'm the chairman.
Doug Brown. Tom Divany.
Roger Staple.
Christine O'Brien.
Nick Vaughn.
Next on the agenda is the appointment of alternates. I would like at this time to appoint Christine O'Brien as a member. And next on the agenda, the approval of the agenda. Any changes to the agenda?
Yes, Mr. Chair, there have been some changes. So I'd like to announce that case P 2504 for Prospect Mountain Survey for Betty Bell Revocable Living Trust has been withdrawn by the applicant. Case P 2503 for Changing Seasons for Richard Lundy has been continued until March 18th. And case P 2506 for TF Moran as the agent for Treasure Coast, which is located out on 140. It's for a design review for a manufactured home park. That has been continued to April 15th.
Okay.
So if you want to just, do you want me to make an announcement? If people are here?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so if anyone's here for those cases, if anyone is here for those cases, do you want me to repeat the case numbers? I'll start with case P 2506, which is for Treasure Coast SPE, and that's out on 140 for the manufactured home park. That's been continued to April 15th. So if anyone is here for that case, it's not being heard tonight. It will be heard April 15th.
And it's been continued, so no, there isn't. Yep. Nope, none. Nope, nope. It was continued by the applicant.
Do you want me to elaborate why?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so if you just bear with me for a moment, the applicant came in for ZBA approval and presented one plan. When they came in for planning board approval, they presented a different plan. So they're going back to the zoning board for reapproval on the plan that they presented to the planning board for the application, just so that you're aware. They're going back to the zoning board and then they will have to come back to the planning board. They have a suggested date of the April meeting for zoning. I can't say for sure if they're going to be at that April meeting. That's the proposed date. Yes, it's the same as tonight's
Same
planning.
as
You'll
here,
get,
yep.
if you got notified the first time, you'll get notified again. Yes.
Mhm.
Not at this time. You're welcome. Yeah.
No. Yeah.
We do have other business to attend to tonight, so if you could please exit quietly, we'd really appreciate it.
Not like. People. Just hold on. That's gonna be an interesting meeting. Yeah, the fact.
Are there any other changes to the agenda?
I'll make a motion. There we go. We accept the Tuesday, February 18th, 2025 Planning Board agenda.
I will second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Okay, I would like to, the first case that we have is case P 2501. Continued application and public hearing for Wilcox and Barton, Salmon, Delilah Architects, Cronin, Bisson, and Zelinski, PC agents for the Lakes Hospitality Group, Jeremy Martin, signatory. Yes. Yes, could you guys, could you clear the hallway, please? It's,
Thank you.
thanks, Raj.
I got you.
We have to herd them out.
Just close the doors.
Oh. Okay. So. This case, opening case P 2501, I know it's been continued. We do have some information. That we, did get some, we reached out to our, to the town legal counsel, and we did get a response. At this time, I would like to, we requested, or our lawyer requested that we should go to a non-public, so I am asking the members, if everyone is interested to going to a non-public session. Since we just got this information today, we'd like to take some time, just to go through it and then come back and present it to, to the group. So
Well, you're gonna move everybody out or we move?
we'll go downstairs, but I just want to make.
Well, was it an option to,
There,
was it an option to go non-public or public?
we can do both.
Maybe and I think he said that, question the board on which way we wanted to go.
Yeah, I'm asking you, yes, yes, we have a, under the RSA 91-A3, comma, 2, parentheses 1, there's a form I have to fill out to make sure that everybody is okay with going non-public, talking about it, and then coming back and then going public with it. So, I need a motion in a second to be able to do that. I'm sorry, this is with the board?
I'll make a
You don't-
motion.
First of
we
all,
enter-
I'm the chairman, you don't call me out of order.
I'm gonna make a motion. We enter into non-public
Okay.
before this goes. Under RSA 91-A3 whatever, consideration of legal advice provided by legal counsel, either in writing or orally to one or more of the members of the public body, even where legal counsel is not present.
Okay,
I will second.
okay, so I have to do a roll call. So I'll do a roll call for yes or no. Roger Sample?
I'm guessing to go non-public.
Yeah, to go to a non-public meeting.
I'm sure everybody will go with the non-public, but so I'll oppose the non-public.
You know, okay. Doug Brown,
Yes.
Tom Divney,
Yes.
Christine O'Brien,
Yes.
okay, Nick Munapane,
Yes.
and myself is a yes. Okay, the ayes have it. We will take a few minutes. Yep. So at this time, we will suspend the meeting and, we'll be right back. You will when it's public. When we open up public, you can speak. Yep. Let's go. We'll go downstairs. I'm on the record that
All right.
Whoa.
I'll make a motion. We close non-public
I will second.
and return to public session.
Second.
Okay, any
What time?
discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
Just gonna note the time of 6:20.
So again, we heard back from our lawyer on some requests that we had as far as the legality of some of the butters. So at this time, I'd like a motion to release the attorney-client privilege to make the legal advice public.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Okay. So this is from our attorney. On behalf of the planning board, the attorney was asked the interpretation of section 452B requiring each lot to have a minimum of width of 200 feet of frontage at street or highway line. And number two, the interpretation of section 452D requiring each lot created after March 2007 to have a minimum buildable area made up of contiguous upland and slopes not greater than 25% of no less than 75% of the minimum lot requirements for the zone. In the summary, I believe the applicant's position is more persuasive for both issues 1 and 2 described above, so I do not agree with the arguments put forth by Casali. Therefore, I recommend the planning board vote the lots in question on proposed subdivision are compliant with town ZO sections 452 zoning, 452B and D, despite the objections raised by Casal. The planning board can continue its review of the merits of the subdivision application by taking a specific vote on these two zoning issues described above. The width of frontage. Casali makes the inclusion, the word width, into a required frontage of the rural district and seeks to insert a dictionary definition of width into zoning that was not enacted by the voters. More specifically, Casal asked the planning board to read into width a particular dictionary definition that the required frontage must be measured between the side lot lines at right angles where those side lot lines meet the front line or right-of-way line of the street. A plain reading of section 452B does not support the interpretation. It is correct that width is not defined by zoning, and so it should be given its common usage. Several other definitions, however, define width and do not incorporate the right angle requirement found in the Merriam-Webster version. For instance, Oxford languages define width as the measurement or extent of something from side to side, as the Cambridge Dictionary defines width as the distance across something from one side to another. So I do not agree that the voters intended to incorporate the right angle requirement into how frontage is to be measured. Further, to extend the inclusion of width is ambiguous, the planning board's historic and consistent interpretation of that language has placed an administrative gloss onto the term, and so the planning board cannot now deviate from the interpretation unless zoning is amended. See Anderson v. Motorsports Holding LLC, 155, New Hampshire, 491, 2006. According to the town planning office, the width language has been part of the frontage requirements for the rural zone since 1972 at section 352 at the time, and part of the frontage requirements for the residential rural zone since 1978 at section 363 at the time. The planning board's historic and consistent interpretation respectively has been to measure the frontage along the front line of right-of-way line regardless of the angle at which the side lots meet the front line. Buildable area. Casal argues that the setback should be excluded from the lot's buildable area requirement of section 452D based primarily upon the definition of building envelope. The provision in question, section 452D, however, does not use the term building envelope. The term is only used when the zoning discusses nonconformities at section 320. Casal's argument then inserts the defined term into section 452D that was not enacted by the voters. In addition, even though Casal is correct that the definition of building envelope excludes setbacks, that demonstrates that the voters know how to exclude setbacks when that is the intent and chose to limit the expressively defined term to section 320. The omission of setbacks in section 452D and the use of building envelope only in section 320 therefore means the voters know how, but chose not to exclude setbacks when calculating buildable area pursuant to section 452D. So that is the ruling from our town attorney.
Mr. Chairman, so basically it's, business as usual. Do it the way we've always done it. Hunted in buildable area.
Yes. Making a motion for.
So you're gonna need to, yeah, you need to make a motion and vote. That he states right here, like.
Okay. So I'll make the motion. Make the motion that lots in question on proposed subdivision are compliant with the town zoning sections 452B and D despite any objections raised by Casal. Okay, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Now, this has already been, right, this was completed. So what we were looking for is that we talked about a site walk and they were talking about drone footage. What we're looking for is there, we haven't done any drone footage or anything yet.
We
Yeah.
haven't.
Okay. Um,
Can you come up here so I can hear? you?
yeah,
Thank you.
so my recommendation is that could you continue it till we get the drone footage for the site walk, and that way we have everything. I think that's,
Could you just turn your mics on? Just push the button. Thank you.
No.
should be,
Green.
there you go.
Yeah, John Cronin for the record.
Okay,
We have some drone footage
okay,
that we can submit, and you can make a determination of
okay.
whether you think it's appropriate or not. If you need more, certainly provide you access to do that. And we have no problem continuing. We knew that the questions that council answered were big factors in
Mhm.
how we proceed. So we can get that to you probably within the week, and you can make a determination of how to proceed.
Okay. All right. Before we move,
Was there another?
well, we have to vote to open it to, you're gonna continue, but I wanna we have to vote to reopen to public, right?
Right, if you want to reopen to have.
Because it was closed, right?
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Was there another thing that?
So there's just a final report from the town engineer, just as final blessing. We usually get a final report from him stating everything was wrapped up. It's just, yeah, I'm sure, yeah. It's just a final wrap up.
So last meeting, it was public and it was closed. So, if you guys want public input with this, we have to vote to reopen the public input for this meeting.
Correct.
You have to vote to open it, you can't just open it?
No.
No, because you,
Because
because
it
it was
closed.
officially
It was
closed at the
officially
last
closed,
meeting.
So we have to vote to open it. So,
Motion.
okay,
Second.
all right. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Okay.
Motion carries. Okay, public?
Come up.
Can you come up here, please?
Yes.
Well, it's recorded, so.
Excuse me, can I get your name again?
Yeah, yeah.
Zola, 61 Riley Road in Guilford, right across the line.
Okay.
of The project. Are you saying that based on what your attorney said, all of the lots are now buildable?
Yes.
You are
Well, on the plan.
On the
Right.
plan,
On the plan,
yeah.
yeah.
on the plan.
Yep.
So how many lots are that?
6 to
18.
18.
18 lots. Okay, thank you.
Yep. Any other questions or comments from the public? All right, seeing none, I'll close public. And would you like to, just let us, you're gonna continue?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, John Cronin again, will consent to continue it to next
Okay,
month and
Great,
yeah,
thank you.
get you the drone footage, as I said, and if you let us know if it's sufficient or if you want access to go do additional drone, that's okay too.
Great, thank you very much.
And just announce the date is March
So-
18th, I believe it is.
It is March 18th,
March 18th.
yes. So. Alright. Okay, so, what do we have? Next case is case number P 25-05 RJ Revocable Trust, Richard Lane trustee and Robert Lane owner.
Okay.
There really isn't. There's none.
Okay. I have no idea. Hold on.
Can you please take your discussions outside?
You got a big outpouring for a lot line adjustment, Richie.
I beg your pardon?
I said you got a big outpouring for a lot line
I
adjustment.
know, there's a lot of objection.
So we do have some waivers on here that we have to talk about.
Yep.
What we do is we'll go through the waivers. Once we make it complete, then we'll go to you.
Sure.
And then we'll ask questions, but we have to do completeness first. So.
We just need a motion for the to grant the,
to approve the waivers, just,
I make a motion, we approve, oops, I make a motion, we approve the request for waivers. Item 7, F7G, item 7, F7H, and item 7, F7I.
I will second it.
okay, any discussion?
Just to clarify,
Just the waivers.
The waiver,
The
we're doing
waivers.
the waivers right now.
well, yeah, I had a question on it. I mean,
Yep.
just want to confirm that there is no development that's going to happen subsequent on these parcels.
Would you, what? I couldn't hear.
Just that there's no further development that's going to happen on these parcels.
You asking me? No, it's just a
Okay.
lot line.
Just.
What it
okay.
is I'm selling this house here at 651. And I have a tote road. That's a tote road that goes up and it's on the other property. So I just wanted to protect the tote road so I could keep that. That's all I'm doing this for. We're not creating any more lots. We're not building anything.
That answers my question.
Yep.
Any other questions? Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. You had everything you needed, right? Yep.
This was a well together plan.
Okay.
Yeah, just one, we're changing one line, right?
All right.
Yep.
Okay, I will make a motion, for completeness.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Okay. Now it's, let us know what you're doing. Yes.
Okay, like I said, the lot 651 was my folks' house and they passed away. So I'm looking to sell that lot, but I just wanted to make it a 2-acre lot, so it conformed to the town's ordinance. And then, I'm gifting her half of it, my sister, and then I'm taking the other half and, just enlarging those 2 lots. But another concern I had was, I don't know if you can see that line that goes up by the iron rod that he's gonna put in, but that's a tote road all the way up back. And my dad built that years ago. And, I was just afraid that if I sold the whole piece, well, they could block that off on me and, it could turn into a civil thing, even if I deeded it. So rather than do that, I went through the expense of having it all surveyed and make that 2 acres and the one line up the middle, and half of it goes to her and half of it goes to me. So I'm gifting her close to 2.5 acres, I guess.
Okay. And the one that you're selling, there's a house and everything on that, right?
Yeah, the houses are already established. They're
Okay.
already on there.
So, okay, so. there's
Nothing's
not
moving
any more
there.
Development, okay.
Yeah, no, nothing.
So originally we had 3 identical lots.
Yes, yeah, there was half an acre difference between them, yeah. Yep,
Doesn't look like, it looked to me like you're adding the plans and not taking it. With the line in the middle.
yes, the 2 dotted lines are gonna be eliminated.
Those go away, right?
Right, and then just be the one solid line, and then it's almost a T down at the bottom behind the house.
Land to your lot.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
But you're taking it.
No, the solid line, that's the new line, and then the dotted line is going away.
This. Looks like he's cutting in.
I'm just cutting it in half.
You're making both lots on either side larger.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm cutting that one lot in half.
Everybody else understand. I don't understand.
Yeah.
No, Roger, I'm selling the house and I wanted to make that 2-acre lot.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes, I am selling my parents' house, yes, but I could deed that tote road that's on there up to the back. I could deed that, but the problem is if it could turn into a civil thing if the neighbor decides, well, I'm gonna block that road. Now I gotta go to court. If I do it this way here, it's clean.
Right, it's yours. Yeah. it's yours,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly. That's the main reason why I'm doing this. I don't want to have to build another road up back just to get up back, because I cut and split up back and I do have a garage up there on the left there, but I just didn't want to have to deed anything. I just wanted to cut and dry. Yep.
All right. Does anybody else have any other questions? Go ahead.
The board has another question. So it wasn't clear whether or not there are still mortgages on these properties?
She does, yes.
Okay. From the mortgage, okay, great.
So this gets, I can send in the check and they'll send in an appraisal for that. It's-
But these other lots, one is mine and one is my mom's. Those are paid for. There's no liens on them.
Okay. Um,
I'll make a,
So
she's got more.
the sample deeds are missing, but that can be a condition of
Can
approval.
we make, yeah, we can make that.
Yeah, and I would open it up to all of this public up
Yep.
here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Making a motion.
Well,
Gets on this thing?
okay, well. And the sample deeds, right, you're
This-
gonna need.
Yep, sample deeds, those
Yeah.
can become a condition of approval. You
Right,
guys,
okay.
they do that.
Yep, okay.
Okay, and.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Tyler Pro and take care of all that.
Okay, great. All right, I'll open it up to public. No, you don't have any? Okay. I'll close public. Anybody else have any other questions?
I'll make a motion. We approve case number 25-05.
Second that.
Okay, so just to clarify, the RJ Revocable Trust, Richard Lane trustee, with conditions precedent. We'll add that to the motion.
Yep, and subsequent.
And
conditions.
Subsequent, yep. Okay, and we have a second? Right,
A
did we get a second? Okay. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. So,
We're done?
done. See, that was easy.
Thank you. That's what everybody kept saying. It's easy. That's an easy one.
Yeah. From here, I'll do a follow-up with, a couple of things that you guys just need to wrap up with just submitting, a final copy of the plans,
Okay.
things like that. So I'll have a list of stuff. I'll have that to you within the
After we
next,
talk to Tyler Pro?
so before you talk to Title Pro, within the
Okay.
next,
So I need to come down.
within the next few days or so,
Okay.
I'll compile a list of stuff that you guys just need to finalize to wrap things up.
See if we can get down here tomorrow then, and
So,
whatever we need to do. That
yeah, tomorrow's too soon.
too soon?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you got it. Yeah. Give me
Is
till
tomorrow
maybe like at least Monday,
Thursday?
probably Monday. Mhm.
We won't be here Monday. I'm going to Pittsburgh. I won't be back until towards the end of the week, so,
That's fine.
all right?
Yeah.
It's like you're skipping your trap.
And what?
I said you're skipping.
All right,
See you
very
next week.
good. Well, thank you, and I'll
Thank you.
I'll swing down when I get back.
Yeah, no problem, no rush.
Thank you. Okay. So that's all the cases we have. And then we can move on to any old business?
No.
No, seeing none. New business approval of the January 21st meeting minutes. Does anyone have any changes to or to amend the minutes?
You looked okay to me.
No? Okay. I wasn't here, so I can't make a motion or a vote, so.
I'll make a motion. We approve Tuesday, January 21st, 2025 meeting minutes.
I will second.
Okay, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
Do you abstain, Bill?
I'll abstain, yes, I wasn't here. Correspondence for board review, discussion, action. Is this?
That's left over
this-
from last
okay, so
month.
we don't, okay, so Do we have
We
any,
don't have anything.
nothing?
for
No
three.
correspondence?
five.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, so nothing. Okay, so, any other business coming before the board? The what?
The silence eerie,
In here?
yeah, after you read your
You
report.
you mean relative to the?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're probably right taking names and we'll get served tomorrow, you know?
Wow, yeah. it
Well,
got
Roger
very
won't, Roger
funny.
won't. Okay, sorry. Public, any public? Okay, seeing none, close public. And,
I'll make a motion for adjournment.
okay,
Second that.
okay, any discussion?
Negative.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
I thought that.
Turn that off.